What up, what up, what up? What I'm gonna do is go through a couple of quick exercises for some of you to maybe do at home. You have, equipment or certain limitations. I'm just gonna show you a couple of things real quick. You get your set of resistance bands, or if you just got a normal chair, something like basic like that. But one of the things that you want to kind of maybe do, even if you're at a beginner level, is get your stuff stationary, right? Go down. So right now I have limitation in my hip flexors. So what I'm doing is I'm working on trying to get myself to go down, and I'm using the chair to drive up to work on getting that corrected. Now, before you start this type of movement or workout, I do recommend doing at least a 2 to 3 minute stretch. But this is something that you can maybe do, the series of exercises I'm gonna go through. Maybe this is something that you can just do if you got limited time. I just recommend doing them for 60 seconds and do as many as you can in that 60 seconds, but remember to keep proper form. So I'm gonna show you a couple of different variations. One is you can do just a normal sit squat where you're going up. And what you want to try to do is make sure that you're driving through your heels all the way up and through and using your legs. So what I'm doing there, because most of the times when we go to get up, I think we're using our arms to push ourselves up, and we're not actually using our legs, which makes our legs less dependent on getting that muscle contraction to actually support our body. So up, down. Try to do 50 of those in a minute. And eventually you want to get to where you're not doing that roll back you saw me doing. Just want to be able to go straight up. If you're a little bit more advanced, take your resistance band. You want to hook them up under. The same. The second. And a little more advanced, you can get rid of the spot where you're going to gotta sit and drive up. That one has to be cut out. Now, in the event that you don't have the resistance bands or you just have a chair, you can also do the same thing. What you want to do with the chair, this is just going to help you. You got to make sure you get it out, and that way you can drive yourself straight up. This is a stability exercise to get your body used to getting that muscle contraction. Something else that you can do, a little bit more advanced. I like the thing is this one here. You go as similar to doing a wall sit. Get your little perfect 90, right? And sit on there. Hold that for about 30 seconds. And then what you want to do is kind of get about 30 of those in for a minute. And then you can also do a pull-up to work your lats and rear shoulder. And then, if you want to make it a little bit more advanced, when you're here, you can bring it down and just keep that there to keep it contracted. Or you can do both movements together. And when you're driving up, put it back. And this can mimic as if you're trying to pull something towards you. Pull something towards you. Pull something towards you. Or you can get to where you drive through that front leg to get some resistance right on that front leg and pulling back. This is also a stability movement. So when you're going to stretch out, put that weight in that front leg, drive it up. It's kind of like you're kicking forward and put kicking back. Forward, kicking back. Forward, kicking back. In the event that you have some dumbbells and you don't have the resistance band, This will help and resemble that of a front squat. And if you want to get like a little full body workout on this one and develop some momentum and power, and if you want to maybe target more of your arms, you can perform the movement this way. Make sure you get air in your chest, slight bend, bring it, push it up, step back. So what you want to do with this movement here is you want to maybe bring it over, bring it up, go down, power it up, push it through, bring it back down, and again, want to bring it up, power it up, through, down. There's a few variations to these movements that you can always do to get you a full body workout. Recommend doing any one of those particular exercises for about a minute. Take a 15-second break. It's considered like a circuit training, but you're also looking at building muscle while burning fat. Very simple concept. The more muscle you build, the more fat you burn. Thanks for checking in. CoFit 360.